Hello, friends. Welcome back to Talk to Anjali, and you're in my kitchen again. And today I'm going to make adai. Adai batter has been sent to me by Shweta Mehtar, and she manufactures idli, dosa, adai, and rava idli batters. So she's been asking me to sample her products. So I did a idli and dosa post last week, and this week she has sent me this adai batter. So I will show you how to make it. So the prep is of the batter which came from the packet over here. That I have poured out into the small vessel. I have cut up onions, and I'm going to add curry leaves and also garlic and red chili, fresh red chili, square, mashed garlic and fresh red chilies, and also curry patta or curry leaves to this batter to make a separate batch. But first I will make the plain batch. So I will be serving the plain batch with white butter, that is loni, and jaggery, which is how we usually eat. But today I'm also going to try with onions and the spices and garlic. And that's the extra chutney, coconut chutney, which I have done with a fodni or fanna, as she would say, because she is a GSB. And this girl, she is a homemaker with a small baby at home. So she has started this home business, and she makes these batters and sells. So I think we should all support a woman entrepreneur, and especially her products are very good. I have loved the idli batter, and I'm very sure I will like the adai batter too. I saw that Shanti of Riot of Flavors has also used the adai batter, and she says good things about it. So there I have prepped the tawa, and I will mix in the salt into the batter and start making plain adais first, because I don't want the lasan taste to seep into the or the onion paste, not the lasan onion, this to get into the plain adai. So we will start with the plain adai, and in this batter Shweta tells me that there is tur dal, urid dal, and green moong dal, and looks like masoor dal because it is reddish in color. I can see some chilies also ground into the batter. So there I have mixed in the salt, and now it goes on to the tawa. I like my adais a little thick, so I'm going to make it thick and nice. That's how thick we like. I'm going to cover this and cook. So I have covered the adai and will allow it to cook. That's because adais are made of dal, and if you don't cover, it doesn't cook through properly. So we should always cover it and allow it to cook in the steam. So that's what we are doing. After 5 minutes we will check back. So checking back after 5 minutes. Okay, so it looks partially cooked. There is one edge which needs to be cooked, but the batter is well fermented and nice and holy. So let's turn this over. It's coming off very easily. Also, because my tawa is very well seasoned, this is an older tawa, so unlike the last time, so it's made beautiful adai. Aha, it's smelling very nice. Do try out her products. You're helping a new entrepreneur by buying her products. Do some goodwill. Now in the second batch I'm making adai with onions and the spice. So I'm putting a little bit of kari patta so that it smells nice. A little bit of kari patta, a little bit of chili and garlic mash. And adding some plain batter to it. There's already salt in the earlier batter that I've added, and the chili and garlic paste also has salt, so no need of adding more salt to it. And the second batch adai batter is ready. So I have turned the adai over, the one with onion and spices. I'll let it cook a little and then remove it from the gas. So I'm out in the balcony and we are going to sit down to eat. So there you see, this is the adai with onion, and this is the one plain with white butter. There is jaggery, there is coconut chutney, and this is the both of these are plain. The below one is a little softer, the upper one is nicely crisp. So I have made a little bit of variation and I'm going to serve peanut chutney along with this. So there I've added peanut chutney into the plate and it looks so beautiful. So hope you like this video, and if you have, do subscribe and like to it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.